Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today, we're taking a look at Game of Thrones Pop number 14, Joffrey Baratheon. Joffrey is Pop Vinyl number 14, and he's still part of the 3rd edition. So there were quite a few Pops from the first couple seasons to get out before him. The back of his package shows off Brienne of Tarth, Hodor, Dragon, Tywin Lannister, Ygritte, Ghost, Rhaegal, Tyrion Lannister, Viserion, Grey Wind, and Daenerys Targaryen. Here we have Joffrey out of the package. I'm just going to put out a general spoiler alert right here because I want to talk about the show while I talk about the Pop. He is one of the most hated characters on Game of Thrones. He's just such a terrible human being. There's probably only one other character that's worse than him, but Joffrey was the first to be the most despised character. He was a terrible king and a terrible person. Joffrey has his golden crown on top his golden locks. Maybe part of a prophecy. Across his chest, he is holding his crossbow. This is an interesting and important prop to the story. It's one of the things that is used to symbolize his jerkiness to other people. Of course, Joffrey features that one point of pop articulation. I think the sculpt work on his crown is pretty cool. Interestingly enough, it's definitely a separate piece from his head. You can kind of see how it's attached there. That's kind of cool. It's always interesting to see how they tackle interesting things like that with the Pops, because the vinyl casting, they're sort of made in a special way, and I think that kind of stuff's interesting. Several years ago, when Game of Thrones was a newer show, and I had not seen it yet, I got this Pop at a special grand opening of a new FYE store in New Jersey. I was actually helping out consulting on Funko's reaction figures for FYE, and I got invited to this grand opening thing, and they were giving out a bunch of Funko products related to Game of Thrones. I got a t-shirt, and I got a Joffrey, and a Daenerys Targaryen Pop that day, and I didn't really know anything about it, or really even care about it at that point, and I put Joffrey away in a closet where I keep other toys that are still in their packages that I either have doubles of, or I'm not sure what I'm doing with. And more recently, I was cleaning out that closet after I started watching the series and was excited to find him because he's actually a pretty hard Pop to find. So once again, all month we are featuring Game of Thrones characters here on SEO Toy Review. We're going to have lots of Pops, some action figures, and a few other cool Game of Thrones toys here on the channel to celebrate the final season of Game of Thrones. Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out our other videos.